Kids are funny. I'm sitting here. My mom was mad at me one day because I wasn't cleaning up the kitchen how she wanted. And she asked me, Camille, why I told you to clean the counters first and then wash the dishes. Why aren't you doing it like that? And I was like, because I don't want to. And I didn't say it with an attitude. I was like 10, maybe 11. And I thought she was asking me a question. I didn't know what a rhetorical question was. And she was like, what? What? You don't answer me? I was like, huh? No answer you? And I was like, oh. She was like, that didn't really need an answer. I'm telling you, do it how I'm telling you to do it. I was like, okay. I didn't understand. So now I be asking my kids questions. But I really want to know the answers. And they be like, I'm like, well, why did you do that? I'm sorry, Mama. No, you're not sorry. I don't want you to be sorry. I want to know what your brain was thinking just so I can understand how a child's mind works. And then they stopped the tears. That was fake anyway, because I asked my daughter, why you be saying sorry? Like, you're not in trouble. You don't get in trouble. Like, I talk to you about stuff, and sometimes you get consequences, but you don't get whoopings, and you don't get months of punishment. Like, you don't get that. But still, I don't want you to be mad at me. And I'll be like, okay, girl, but why do you just be like, I'm sorry, when I say you don't have to be sorry, I'm just talking to you? She gonna say, because it makes me feel better. Oh, well, that's nice to know. Anyway, I was asking her, why do y'all blow bubbles and stuff? She was like, of course I know the answer, right? Because it's fun. And just realizing that kids do stuff like that. Like, that's what they do. They want to have fun and they want to do what they want to do. And that doesn't change. We are big kids that just want to do what we want to do. So I've always endeavored to treat my kids like they were already completely human with all their rights, and that they don't gotta wait until they 13 to eat ribs at the barbecue. Like, what? Stuff like that. And I understand that a lot of people don't believe that. Like, they need to earn, they need to, and I don't agree with that. I feel like they need boundaries and they need protection to be able to explore. They need age appropriate, but they are not unworthy of things. So I wanted to always make that distinction clear for them. Like, you cannot sit in the front, not because you're not an adult and because I said, but your bones are not ready for that. If we were to get into an accident, your bones wouldn't be safe sitting in the front seat for the impact of the airbag. So I've always tried to explain those things. It's been a journey. And you realize as you positive parent or conscious parent, why people parent how they parent. Like, just do as I say. Because it's, a surefire way in many ways to keep your kids safe. And in a dangerous situation, I don't have time to explain. So you do have those areas where we have a quick word, or there's a tone in my voice. Like, I remember my daughter was 2 years old, and we was going on one of our daily walks, and I saw a dog, and I didn't want her to panic, so I was like, come on, Cece. And she was like, oh, let's go. It was like she felt my energy. And I'm like, okay, so that is why I spend time with my kids, and I speak to them and converse with them, and they know, like, okay, mommy is serious. right now. Like this is, and then there has been times where they fail, where I'm trying to give like the eye, the signal, and they haven't been able to understand. And we'll have a talk later. Like, hey, I needed you to listen right away. It's not always time to ask questions. So it's been a journey. It has been a journey, and I am loving parenting my children. I was concerned, like, how is this gonna go? Like, I've always loved children, but you don't be knowing, like, some people do not like their own children, and I don't know why that concerns me. Like, I would pray, like, Lord, I pray that I like my children, and I do. So that is wonderful.